Probably doesn't help that it's so tiny. Like I'm like, that tastes like ice cream. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Face It Megan. Okay, so today I am going to do a first impressions on a whole bunch of new makeup. And I have lots of products right here. I have some Game of Thrones stuff from the Urban Decay collection. I have some Smashbox, some Tarte. I have the new Jeffree Star Concealer and Setting Powder. I have some Pat McGrath Labs Gloss Minis and some other things too going on. So that being said, we're gonna start moisturizing because moisturizing is important. And I'm actually just gonna use the Tatcha, which is what I always use because it's my ride or die. I love it so much and it's just the best moisturizer before I prep my makeup. And if you ever do use this cream, just be aware that if you put too much on, it will like make your skin super greasy. So I just usually put just a tiny bit on and a lot goes a long way with this product. This is the Airflash Radiance Mist by DIOR. And I have never used like a spray foundation or a spray like primer of any kind. I usually just use my setting sprays only. Ooh, I'm a little scared, so let's try this. This is a primer, like I said, and it is the setting spray and prime. Long-lasting airbrushed radiance, but I have to shake it, so give me a second. It says shake it really well on the bottle, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, here we go. So scared, here we go. It definitely like got mostly on my chin, so let's just rub it in a little bit. Okay, well, for foundation, I'm going with the Tarte Found Sealer, which is their new foundation. I picked this up a couple weeks ago in Sephora. Just like that. I put 2 little squirts, and I'm gonna use my beauty sponge. I'm gonna just put this on my skin. So far, this foundation does not feel super heavy on my skin, regardless of the fact that I just put 2 complete pumps on my face. But I am pointing out that I did put 2 whole pumps. Like, there's nothing on the back of my hand anymore. It's all on my face, and it does seem like it's pretty full coverage. I do have a little bit of redness showing through, which happens a lot of times when I use foundation in general. My redness just does not like to be covered up. But it does feel really good on my face. And I do believe it is SPF 20. Yes, it is SPF 20. It says multitasking foundation. And you can also see some of my blemishes coming through right there. So it's not super full coverage right now. Okay, so this is something I'm really excited to try. I just ordered this right when Jeffree Star released his concealers. And I actually have C5, which is kind of funny because that's the concealer that was stolen from his warehouse, and I bought C5. I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna be able to get my shade because it's stolen, but he actually had like a whole bunch left, so I did order this. So let's see. I'm so excited. I really want to try this. So it's my first time. Let's go it. Whoa, whoa. I went a little bit lighter than I usually do just because I really wanted to see if it like does a good highlight to the center of my face. It seems to be going on pretty smooth though. It's not all cakey. It's being tapped out very nicely. I have used a couple of concealers that are super cakey and they don't like to be, you know, tapped out. And this one is actually tapping out really nicely. Now I'm gonna go in with his translucent powder. I did get translucent, and I've heard that this smells like burnt cotton candy. Like it's been roasting, so we'll see. It does smell a lot like cotton candy, but it smells kind of like a fireplace. Yeah, it resembles like burnt cotton candy. That's interesting. It smells really good though. And I'm actually just gonna put this right underneath my eye, right underneath my eyes on my concealer so that I can bake my face for my eyeshadow. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with this baby. It's so pretty. Hold on, I'm gonna try to open it without glaring you guys with this mirror. So it actually, like, it looks like this. It's super heavy too, which is weird, and it opens. There's like a chair that comes out. It's really neat, but this is the palette itself. It just pulls out of the side. It would be really cool if it did have some kind of lid over the top so that you could carry just this, because this is very heavy, the box itself. I'm actually gonna go in with a little tiny bit of this concealer and just put it on my lids to prep for this shadow I'm about to put on. All right, my lids are prepped. Let's dive right in. Which one am I gonna use? I think I'm gonna go with House Lannister, which is like a nice nude shade. It actually looks like it has a little bit of pink in it, maybe like a salmon color. Tap it off and then put that right above my crease. Seems to be blending out quite nicely. All right, so now I'm gonna dip into Nymeria, which is like a deeper brown color. I'm really loving how well these shadows are performing. I don't think I've ever used Urban Decay shadows, and they're going on so smooth.
I'm honestly hoping that Daenerys tries to shoot Jon with the dragon's fire and nothing happens to him.
Wouldn't that be so bad? What if that happens? Because he's a Targaryen.
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to be immune to fire like her. Which doesn't make any fudging sense because he's so much darker than her and her brother were.
That's casting.
But you know what I mean? Like, she's so... Her hair just makes her look so pale and white to me. And he just looks darker.
Stark. He's starker.
Alright, so I'm going to wet my brush before I put on Casterly Rock. And I'm just going to go in with the Morphe setting spray to do this. It's not a new setting spray, but I'm just going to use it to set my brush because there's no way I'm going to use that DIOR on my brush. That stuff was expensive. So we're going to go with this. And I'm going to just dab this on my eyelid right now with this beautiful mirror. See how this performs? Come on. I actually did try to get the vault of all the Game of Thrones products, but they were sold out of it. So I ended up just getting the eyeshadow palette and the Mother of Dragons eye highlighter palette. I wish I could have gotten the whole vault and I could have just done like a whole Game of Thrones review for you guys. Man, it's so pretty. If you guys didn't see my last video, I did test out the Blue Blood palette from Jeffree Star, and when I did that, all of the shadow came off. All right, I'm gonna go in with a clean brush like this again, and I'm gonna buff out the edges. All right, that did actually take a lot of the product off. It's completely like dissipating right there. This whole area right here is completely gone. Wow. And I'm just really loving the fact that I'm over here, you know, moving this and it's not taking off any product. Just saying. All right, so I actually think I'm gonna go with that Dothraki color after all and put it right in the center of my lid because it's so pretty and it'll just give like a little bit more like yellow to this like brown eyelid thing I got going on. Wow. It really did add such a nice little touch. Let's do my brows before I put my eyelashes on. And I'm gonna go in with the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. And I actually don't necessarily like that really thin little tip, but it does make some nice brush hair movements and I'll just gotta, so I thought I would like try it out and I'm just gonna go in and do my brows with it and see how it goes. Yeah, I do not like the shade of this brow pencil. I should have got maybe a darker shade. It just looks so poop brown. It needs to either be a little bit darker or blonder. I should have got a better brow pencil. Whatever. All right, so my brows are not even even. I don't care. Okay, we're moving on. Before I do my lashes, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna put a little bit of eyeliner on. And this is Tarte Sex Kitten. We're just gonna test it out and see how it does. I'm just gonna put it right underneath my upper lid. It's so sharp right now. I'm like, can you like get a little duller so you don't poke me in the eyeball? Probably doesn't help that it's so tiny. Like I'm like, it was hard. All right, so now I'm gonna go and do my eyelashes off camera. I will be right back. My eyelashes are on and beautiful. And if you guys want to know what eyelashes I'm wearing Lionhearted by Cake Face Beauty and Kim Tai. Kim Tai is also a YouTuber, guys, if you want to go check her out. But these are her lashes and they're stunning. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to take... I have an avalanche. We're going to have an avalanche, guys. I'm going to take a big fat brush like this. I'm just going to whisk away that Jeffree Star powder. And I don't know if you guys have seen my old videos. If you haven't, go check them out. But I don't wear setting powder. And I actually really like this setting powder. It's not making my eyelids, my under eyelids cakey at all. Like, look at this. So far, I really like Jeffree's setting powder and concealer. Really digging it. And just whisked away all that shimmer that fell down underneath my eyelids. So I am going to go back in with the Urban Decay palette. I'm going to use one of their highlighters in here to highlight my brow bone. I'm probably going to use King's Landing, which is this one. And I'm going to dip into that. If you guys have tried any of the Game of Thrones products from Urban Decay, can you let me know how you liked them? And if there's anything that you wish that you could change about the collection, like what would you add or not add, all that kind of stuff, like you can add that down below. I just really am curious because I've heard so many people's opinions on this collection and I'm just curious to see what you guys think about it. Okay, I'm gonna go with a little brush like such and I'm gonna just take a little bit of that Nymeria color and put that underneath on my bottom lid in my waterline area. All right, I'm gonna go in with a mascara now and I'm gonna do my bottom lashes. And this is the IT Cosmetics Hello Lashes Mascara. I think I'm supposed to use this little ball. Oh, it's chunky. It's really chunky, holy moly. What am I supposed to do? I'm doing my best. All right, so that's the best I'm gonna do. That's it. Whew, that was intense. What's next? What are we doing next? We're going to go in with the Smashbox palette. This is the Holidaze Contour and Spotlight palette. I think I'm actually gonna dip into these two contour shades right here. And I'm going to contour my face. So let's do that really quick. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna go in with blush now. This is the Tarteist Pro Glow and Blush. I think I'm gonna go in with this because it's just not so peachy and I'm kind of not feeling like that super pinky shade right now. I just don't feel like Game of Thrones would be very pink. It says some shimmer to it. Oh yeah, it does, dang. Okay, we are gonna dip in a little bit to that pink. We're gonna go in with a little bit of pink just to try to buff out that shimmer. Wow, that's so pretty though. It is not going at all with the look I was going for. It's very shimmery. Wow, and it's right on the apples of my cheeks, which isn't necessarily my thing. It did definitely bring some warmth to my cheeks though. Look at that. Okay, this was the one thing that I wanted to use so bad this whole time. This is the Mother of Dragons highlighter palette. There's Regal over here, but this one is like too bronzy for me today, and I just really like this gold shade, so I'm gonna go with that. And I'm gonna dip into that. Let's see. Let's go. It's not as highlighter-y. It's not like gleaming, beaming, crazy highlighter as I would think it would be. It looks a lot better in person than on camera. Maybe it will look better when the video is uploaded. Let's see. On the chin, the tip of the nose, upper lip, my Cupid's bow. All right, so for setting spray, I am gonna go with the iconic London, and this is original. I think that's what the color is called. My face and my eyes are very sensitive to sprays, so I'm very nervous, but let's see how it goes. Ooh, it's gonna be scary. Okay, let's do it. It feels nice. My face just looks really shiny. Maybe that is what it does. I don't know. For lip products, I have all of the Pat McGrath mini like lip glosses. I think I'm actually just gonna go straight into Flesh Fantasy because it's one I'm gravitating towards. Let's see how this goes. That tastes like ice cream. And it's very buttery on my lips. So pretty. So that's the whole look, and I'm really loving it. The foundation could have been a little bit more full coverage for me. I do have some redness showing through. And by the way, the Urban Decay Game of Thrones eyeshadow palette performed amazing. Look at that. You can totally see the differences in all the colors, and it went on so nicely. I didn't have to do a lot of buffing or anything. So yeah, all the products I used, I actually really like. All right, so that's the whole look. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up for more videos like this. And don't forget to go down into the comments and talk to me about the Game of Thrones collection. Let me know what you guys think, what you've tried, what you wish was there, what isn't there, all that kind of stuff. And I will see you guys in my next video.